Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what we do. Getting right, bringing y'all that infotainment with the truth. Hashtag Factuals. We live with me, your host, Vision, the man and the meaning. I had the sword of omens, giving y'all that sight beyond sight. I ain't the freshest. I love this sweatshirt, though. But I bust some super dope moves. J30. Type the bet 100 to ace. Telling they guy, oh, hell no. Fuck on my face. It's called ass betting. All right. Oh, yeah. Shaka's definitely wild for how she got on married. But Shaka's always been that way. For anyone who didn't know, Shaka is very, very, like, self-centered. It's all about Shaka to Shaka. I don't know if she's delusional. She's just self-centered. You know, like she's about her. She ain't afraid to say it. Man. Afraid to say a lot of shit. You didn't like Barry's version? I mean, it's a classic. But, I mean, of course, it's not better than Shaka's. But that shit was funny as hell. Anyway, let me introduce my guest of honor. The Bottle. Pasquinet VSOP. Cognac. Made from them finest of grapes. Actually, this is an Appalachian cognac. So it's apples. Appalachian. No, it's from Appalachian side of France. Which I will take a tour of the factory. Those factories out there one day. And I'm going to fall inside a few of the bats and I'm going to have to take somebody with me so they can rescue me. Rescue me. You wanna. I mean rescue me. I mean like pull me out after an hour. Bloop. I heard that? Get a nice pull. Back, let's do that again. Hold up. What it is? So, what's up? Y'all remember that? My bad. I'm having too much fun here. There we go. It looks like apple juice. Let me join y'all in. So, topics we got for tonight is as follows. We have can you be honest with people and still get what you want? Can you be honest with people and still get what you want? We have the one-hitter quitter. Of course, I'm going to love that topic. One-hitter quitter. That's for those one-nighters. We have what we spoke about the other night, the teaching versus the education. What is more difficult, letting go, starting over, or moving on? Oh, shit, I put letting ho. Same thing. Letting ho. No. Rhonda, what's going on? And the last one is, have you ever gotten played? Have you ever gotten played? I think that's a good one to start with. Living was supposed to be in here right now. He ain't here yet. But there's a lot of people that actually, let's see, wanted to be here for a lot of these topics. People say they'll be here for the topics. Make sure y'all sharing the live. All right, let's get into it. Rhonda, what's up? Let's talk about the Let's talk about the one hitter quitter. Hey, I see you out there posting your selfies out there thirst trapping them. She took a picture like
not thirst,
and everybody was just
not
thirst trapping.
It wasn't a thirst trap.
I'm messing
Just
with
nice
you. Nah, it was a nice pic. She was thirst trapping them. She said, I'm gonna have niggas all in my inbox today. I make more about 14 niggas a day. Watch.
Nah, the ones that be in the inbox don't be on nothing. That's lemonade. All right, so hold up. Oh, Spikes. Oh shit, she drinking today. Hold up. This is a joyous occasion. It's a rare occasion.
So let's give it up for Mojo. Whoa.
Right, it's a rare occasion because I do not drink.
She drinking tonight. She drinking tonight. I don't
even know. Is there really alcohol in here though?
Don't let me lie to you.
Right, because it probably ain't.
Don't let me lie to you.
How can I tell?
Look at the back. See, or look at the bottom.
Don't say alcohol nowhere.
What, does it say have alcoholic content? What up, Alan?
No.
My guy, what's up?
All right. I like that hoodie. All right, so let's get this
5%.
show started. 5%. Oh, all right, so it's kind of like a beer. So Mojo, got to introduce yourself to the people.
Hey y'all, happy Friday Eve, Mojo. What's up?
All right. Alan, go ahead and do your thing.
What's going on, Alan? You already know me. Mo, I think I met you before.
I like you.
I think we met before.
We met in person or on here?
On here.
I think we met in person. Did we not meet in person like Dave and Buster's?
Did we?
No, she wasn't there.
With Omar?
She wasn't
Who
there.
was Omar? Women.
Oh, never mind.
No,
no, man. No, man. No, we didn't then.
Oh, I'm about to say, wait a minute now.
How y'all feeling tonight? Good?
Yeah.
But he got a girlfriend, so it was fine.
Yeah. All right. So
even if we met, he good.
Let's get it cracking with this. Let's talk about one hitter quitter first. One hitter quitter. One night stands. One night stand. So like we spoke about one night. Oh shit! You say you came with the topic. That's why you
came up with this topic.
Oh, this guy. Now the reason why I came up with this topic, we spoke about it on here before, but just having conversations with people, and also I was listening to something, and for the life of me, I cannot remember what it was, and it inspired me to write this down again and talk about this again from that aspect of it, and I can't even remember. However, we're gonna go with it. But the women were talking about they don't have one night stands, and it's like, well, if you don't have a one night stand, how could anyone ever have
one night stand?
So right. Like, I don't get it. One smiling beauty.
They having it with somebody.
Yeah, you're having it with somebody, and obviously if they didn't call you back, it was a one night stand. So,
right.
Let's. What is? I don't understand. Like, why do women not want to admit that they sometimes don't just want a one night stand with somebody? Now, some do, but not all do. Like the ones who don't admit it, like they talk about it like it's just a bad thing. You know, I get it if you want to be seen as someone who has, you know, a different type of walk. But if that's the way you want to be seen, then walk that walk. You know, like right. Don't be ashamed of what you do, and then like, especially if you do it on a regular, and you want to go hide it. Like, you know, stand behind your shit. You know, like, yo, I had a one night stand. That's all I wanted for that night. You know. And
I'm trying to think if I ever had one. Like, I really want to think about it.
Yeah,
I think it's a double standard, though. I definitely do think it's a double standard. Coming from a man, like, I think it's a double standard. So it's like, in the society we live in, it's kind of okay for a man to go have a one night stand. But when a woman does it, then she's labeled as a whore.
Right. You don't want
you know
what
I'm saying? Like,
a one night stand. You don't want her.
Yeah. So I think, and I'm just being real. You know, I'm always going to keep it 100 and be honest. So I feel like a lot of women don't be honest about it because they don't want to be perceived that way.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even though they're totally okay for it in the moment, like, you know, whatever, but they don't want it to get out like that because then they get perceived a certain type of way versus if a man does it, he's just a man. He's just doing guy things.
Yeah, Fitch, what up? So, like...
What's up, everybody?
Y'all
talking about topics right here. What's up?
I can't remember if I ever had one, but I want to say, like, if I did, I had one. But I can't even remember. Like, I can't remember if I did or didn't.
You can't remember?
So, like, a lot of times, like, it may be a case of, like, if you did have one, like, it might have been so long ago, like, before, like, relationships that it was, like, you know, and it's, like, a lot of times it's, like, I mean, you may have had, like, I don't look at women, like, if they have a one-night stand, like, women had a one-night stand with me, and I was, like, you know, but, no, but I mean, like, if that's all they wanted, I got to respect that. Like, people should respect that, you know, respect each other, walk. Like, my thing is, like I said, if you do it and then that's something you speak against or act like it's a bad thing, like, then why are you doing it? You know, like, stand behind.
But do you want to be with a girl who has a rock a one night stand?
I mean, it's not, to me, like, everyone has a past. Everyone has a past. Like, if a shorty had a bunch of one night stands before, and I mean, if I'm not the one night stand, I mean, everybody, anyone could look at somebody I've ever been with, I hit that before. Yeah, of course you did. I don't deal
My
with
thing
women.
is, if you've grown, why are you concerned about what somebody did before? Like, who is a grown adult getting into a relationship and being like, well, who have you been with before? Da, 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 da. Like, we're grown. And, you know, most of us are late 30s, 40s. They done been with some amount of people.
Yeah.
I don't want to know about it.
I don't ask them questions because it don't matter to me.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
Remember we talked about body count and douchebag. Fitch, got to introduce yourself to the people, man.
This star is the best star. God bless everybody. So this is the reason why. And it's look, one, women have more sex than men. So get this out your head. All right, you out there thinking that your girl's a special one, you don't get your feelings hurt. But anyway, don't worry about it, Shane. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? And that's the way it works.
In the room with the bullshit.
Yes, sir. That's the way it works. And you can't get mad at the game. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if she's a big girl, skinny girl, ugly girl. A girl can get that PP, that mushroom anytime she wants. But this is what's important to understand is the woman who still has a promiscuous mindset, you know what I mean? She's going to be like that forever. You know, there's no changing. Oh, I fucked 100 niggas. Now I married your simp ass. I'm going to be better. No, that's not. So this is why you have to have the understanding, you know what I'm saying? You know, because you're going to get your feelings hurt. You know what I mean? Because you're out there trying to save her. You know, you have to vet these people. You have to vet a woman. And I don't mean by asking her. I know, but we talk about numbers, so I just took
it.
Douchebag said, I think
why
about like
do women? Why do women not want to own the fact that they have one night stands? That is the question, Sir Fitch.
Okay, I got that one. I'm ready. Let's go. Because every single damn girl in the world knows that if you like a guy, you tell me you fuck mad niggas, he not gonna want you no more. Duh.
Well, it don't have to be mad niggas. Like it could be just one person that had a one night stand. Nope. If they did it one time, they could have been, you know, maybe
But I think
that's acceptable one time.
Let me ask you how girls count. They don't count one night stands. So if a girl slept with 20 dudes, she's not counting the one night stands. That don't count to women. You know what I'm saying? See, that's nothing to a girl. Girls they separate men differently. You know what I'm saying? They're not like us. So you got the guy they like, they got the guy who's the fun guy, and they got the other guy. You know what I'm saying? The Chad Tyrone. You know what I'm saying? so it's not you. So you know you have to make the choice if you want to deal with this lady. You know what I mean? But if she's giving you.
Yeah. Guys, we count our body counts for everything. Like we could put it in and bust in 1 second. Like yo, I still hit. Like we count that shit. We count it.
Fitch is actually telling the truth.
No, he is telling the truth on that one.
Are selective about their body count. Like the nigga that I don't really like that, I'm not counting him.
I mean,
if he's a bum, if he's a loser, I'm not counting him.
Like hold up. How you ain't gonna count me? Like nah. Oh, that's bullshit.
You ain't make the cut.
Here's the other thing too, though. Here's the other thing too about one night stands, and I might get a little bit off topic here, but it's a whole lot easier for a woman to go have a one night stand than it is for a male to go have a one night stand.
Why?
You could be the flyest dude in the room. Yeah. If a girl ain't feeling it, she ain't doing it.
Because a woman,
but if a girl could also be the most ratchet chick in the room, and the ratchet dude just comes up there like drunk as hell and like he wants to hit it and he's gonna get it. Yeah. Like, so it's a lot easier for a woman to go out to a bar and have a one night stand because you can be whatever, and mad dudes are gonna come up to you like, "Hey, let me buy you a drink." But how often does a woman go up to a man and be like, "Hey, let me buy you a drink"? It doesn't happen like that. I feel like personally, it's a lot easier for a woman to go have a one night stand versus a male to go have a one night stand.
It definitely is. Harlem says, "Is she real fine? Ain't nothing to think about." Yep, and the reason why also because women choose who they want to fuck. We can't just go out to a chick and say I want to fuck you, and it happens because they like women. You have to give yourself up to us. We can't like otherwise it's rape. You know, so like that's the reason why it's easier for a woman to have a one night stand than a man because we have to be on our A game, and a woman just really has to be in the mood to just really want to give it up that night. So like that's how it goes down. Yeah. Like we go out. Like he said, we up all night to get lucky. We up all night to get lucky. That's what it is. Like to us, it's getting lucky.
If you don't make that pussy wet, she ain't fucking. You know what I'm saying? It's a waste of a dinner in the middle. It's just the way it works.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I'm saying? A girl knows. She knows she's gonna bump. She knows she's gonna F you already from the first minute. So this is the thing guys gotta understand. Like, so if you get in that vibe halfway into the meal, in that shit, tell your man to call you like, yo, I got an emergency. Get the fuck out of here. You're not getting no buns. It's over. You know what I'm saying? Don't even do it to yourself. Don't even waste your time. And don't even put your energy into a woman who does not trying to fuck you. It doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying?
I think it also depends on a man too, though. Because not every man's looking for just going to smash that night.
That's cool. Like, there's a lot of reborn Christian thugs out there. I get you. But women fuck.
No,
women
at the same time, though, respectfully, as coming from a man that's in a very happy relationship, what I'm saying is that's not always such an attractive thing to be able to go home and smash that lady that night. Yeah, like you were talking about, like you got to vet your woman to an extent. So, like, if you can just go pick a random girl up at the bar and go home and smash her, is that the girl you really want to wife up?
You know what? I'm 50-50 on that.
Like, you got to go off vibes. Like, there's a certain thing with vibes.
Right.
Facebook,
where you meet her at is where you met her. If you met her in the streets, you're going to leave her in the streets, right? But, so that shows you right there. But, I've met really great girls, you know what I'm saying, on the one-night stand tip. But the reality is this. In the back of my head, I'm like, if you gave it up to me in the first night, who else you gave it up to in the first night?
Well, see, I don't see it like that. See, like, because
the need to? No, go ahead.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, and a lot of people see it that way, and that's what a lot of women are afraid of. That if they give it up on the first night, or they give it up that quick to a dude, that they automatically be labeled as someone who just, Miss Petway, what's going on? That they just a hoe or whatever, or just easy. But at the same time, they could just be feeling you. Now, like, it could be you.
Right.
I thought it was me.
You always think it's you.
I know.
No.
That's why I don't
say it myself. But
I'm the same way, though.
Hold on, let me drop a bomb.
If you don't think you're the dopest person in the world, you ain't never gonna get no pussy in today's generation. I'm gonna tell you right now. But my point is,
I'm gonna split my bill out.
Today's women tend to look for the more. I'm not saying every guy's a simp, but you know what I'm saying? Women look for the protector. Mm-hmm. So women look for different things. They can't always get it from one guy. So you know what I'm saying? You be the guy taking care of her at home, paying the bill. She's in your crib. But when she's out with her friends doing ladies' night, she's getting her back there going. You know what I'm saying? So this is the thing you got to think about. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Listen, okay. Hold on, because Mako made a comment. And actually, sis, Mako, you be rock hard, but I don't agree with this.
Yes.
She said, that's why Steve Harvey said you're supposed to wait 3 months.
Anybody?
No. Nope.
Listen.
Because that's you playing a game.
That's trying to control the moment.
Now
we spoke about that. Go ahead, break it down.
Yeah, you're trying to withhold sex to, I guess, decipher some things. Don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
If you need 3 weeks, if you need 3 months, whatever,
3 hours,
let that naturally and organically flow. Don't have a set time limit for somebody to do certain things because you know what's gonna happen? He's gonna do all those things to get that, and then he's gonna be looking stupid.
And what if after the 90 days? What if after 90 days you still didn't see what you wanted? I mean, like a lot of times, like if you're not giving your all in a situation and you're intentionally holding something back, people could pick up on that shit.
That's right.
And people are not going to want to stick around for that. So you're not giving your all. You're not being your genuine self because now you're trying to control. Anyone that listen to fucking Steve Harvey when it comes to goddamn
marriage, relationship advice.
That motherfucker, he married a hoe. I mean, listen to him anyway.
Definitely did.
He married to jump off or jump off. What? You know what he was doing.
Definitely did.
And that's how he had to jump off of a door. Wow.
I had to agree. Don't listen to Steve Harvey.
You know what I'm saying? Little thick ass buttercup there. You know what the fuck he was doing.
If you give it up to, but look, I want, like you said, Fisher said, if you give it up to someone you looked at as a whole, a garden tool. Like, look, everyone doesn't look at you that way. So it's like some people will, some people won't. Just like some chicks think that, yo, a dude who like has a lot of chicks around him is just like smooth with it. Some are gonna think that he's just a player. Like, everyone's not gonna look at everything the same. Some people gonna see things negative. Some people see things positive, and that's just the way life is. You know, so it doesn't. Society doesn't determine who I am or how and how I walk. I do. So like, if you get a chance to talk to me about it, and you still want to go based off what society says after what I'm showing you and telling you, fuck you. That's your loss. You know.
That's why I'm saying it's kind of a double standard because, like, honestly, a male could look at a female like, oh, she's had all these one-night stands. Like, I ain't fucking with that. Like, whatever. But does a female look at a male the same way? Like, do we get characterized the same way? Because we've had so many one-night stands. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, on the real, like,
but
you know what I'm saying? Like,
these girls are fucking out here. That's what I'm saying. It's a myth. This is why I get this shit out your head. You know what I'm saying? When you meet a girl, when you hit me up.
Right, who is Harlem Son too? That is hilarious.
That's my uncle right there. That's the OG right there.
He said Steve Harvey is out of grown folk bitch.
When you meet a girl, you're taking it from somebody else. Okay, get that through your head, son. You know what I'm saying? She's already fucking somebody
all the time.
It's not. It's like, oh, I just.
True.
That's definitely not always true.
That's not true.
Listen, stop. Just because I might not be you need to have the attitude that women are fucking. Stop this nice guy shit. All right, they're out there fucking. They're doing their thing. And if they're not fucking, they still want to fuck.
Take people as an individual. Like, look, if I find out she was fucking and she was fucking, like, cool. Like, I'm not gonna ask. I mean, like, that's the bottom line. Like, I'm gonna ask, like, if you're dealing with somebody at the time. If they are, then I know what it is. Like, if you date.
But you don't know.
But if you dating, I'm automatically gonna expect you to be dealing with somebody else if you dating, because you're dating.
Exactly.
You're not exclusive, so shit, handle yours.
Stop walking into the room trying to put these women on a pedestal. They're human beings, right? They know what the fuck they're doing.
I don't even have a pedestal.
They know what they're doing. These women ain't stupid, cousin. They're not stupid. They know what they're doing. When you're around a woman, she's vetting you like, is this nigga a sucker? Am I gonna get him? If I fuck him one time, then use him for validation. You know what I'm saying? They breaking you down. They're on point.
Break it down to 1950.
No. It's not 1950.
It depends on the woman too, though.
Yeah, that's
the
whole point. It all depends on the person, man.
Yeah.
Depends on the person. Not every chick is out. Not every chick is a sex maniac.
Every chick fits me is.
Well, everyone he talks about is. So listen to Jasmine Sullivan.
I mean, there's a lot of them. I ain't holding you. Like, there's a lot of females like that, but there's a lot of dudes like that too, though.
Yeah.
Exactly, Alex.
Like 50-50. There's a lot of dudes like that too that just like, I'm just gonna try and bust these cheeks and that's it. Like, I don't want nothing else.
Big time.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of females that are like, I'm just trying to get this shit taken care of for the night. Fuck this dude, like whatever. Let him buy me dinner, let him do whatever, and then I'm out.
Straight like that.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's like 50-50. Like, it depends on the person.
Some will be straight up and some will be more indiscreet about it. And some will just like really just not say nothing, but you can kind of pick up. They'll give you vibes. You can pick up on it. But it's like, not everyone's going to come out and be like, look, that's my fuck. Because even men don't do that shit on the real.
It's your job to get the pussy out the woman.
On the real, you may hear more chicks say, I just want to fuck, than a dude.
You know why?
Because for men, like you guys said before, there's a lot of women that won't go for it. You know what I'm saying? So men are not going to come out and say that because Shorty might not go for this, and I'm really trying to bust them cheeks.
Yeah. So we have to really mask what it is we want to do. Like a lot of times, like when I was in a dating scene, well, I'm on a dating scene now, but it's like if someone asked me like, oh, you like, if someone said, oh, you just want to have sex, I'm like, yeah, of course. I mean, if I don't just want to have sex, I'm like, that may not be all it is, but I definitely want to have sex. Why the fuck else are we talking? You know what I mean? Like, shit. I mean, I don't want to.
Dating means sex.
Huh?
Dating means sex. If you're messing with a girl and she's not, that's my whole point. Girls know dating means sex. You're not stupid, dog. That's what I'm trying to say. A girl knows that when I take you out, that's what I'm trying to say. That's what the whole purpose is. I treat you nice. I make you laugh. I turn you on. I spend money on you, and we get to this thing called fucking. You know what I'm saying? So now, if she's not doing that for you, then she's not into you. Period.
They say you sound crazy, bitch.
I know they do, but that's why they're not fucking like me.
One smiling beauty, that's all the time, sis.
He said that's why you're not fucking.
I'm not here to hurt niggas' feelings.
Oh shit!
I'm not here to hurt niggas' feelings.
Yo,
I'm here to save men. I'm here to save men.
Damn hoodie is fire, my G. I'll give you $5 right now, and I will work the rest out later. Oh shit!
He ain't got the hat to match.
Yo, he's gonna stun on me like that, yo. Let me go ahead and drop a bomb for.
Bro, I got more Yankee attire than I think anybody.
Yes.
I don't know. I might deflect and say I got more Yankee attire, more hats than most.
Bako says, "Okay, what happens after you fuck, Fitch?"
Yeah, he on to the next issue.
But I'm not even in that lifestyle no more. I'm saying this is for me healing and learning the game. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what I can say though with Fitch? Like honestly, like Fitch is keeping it real. Like that's how he feels, and like I respect that. Like he's keeping it 100. Like that's how I respect that. Like 100%.
It's real, all right.
Tell him, Fitch. That's how the Fitch feels.
I know. Listen to me. You want to give women. Listen, I love women, dog. I love these creatures, man. I don't think people get that. You know what I'm saying?
She said you look like a 4-minute brother, Fitch.
It's okay. I'm focused. I make sure I didn't get drunk yet. I'm gonna keep it. I'm sitting slow. I'm gonna get my points across.
Oh my God! Who said that?
Yo.
Yo, what Smiling Beauty said that? Oh my goodness.
Shout out to Factuals for putting on these lives.
No, Fitch is not married.
Fitch is married to the game. Tell him, Fitch.
Nah, I'm ready. You know what? I wake up every day. Should I get married? But I don't think it makes sense to get married in generation. It's an extra bill. You know, I didn't work so hard to get my life together. I'm just like, you gonna take me down? Oh fuck no.
They go with 50 pumps, 2 humps like a camelback to a single Fitch.
Stay single, Fitch.
He's a fun guy.
It's how he and lots of dudes feel. But if you see it this way, then there should be no double standards. Like, see, my thing is like with the whole double, like, so one girl told me it was the best 4 minutes she ever had. Proud. Hey, listen, I'm gonna give you. I may give you a 4 minutes. I may give you an hour. Like, I mean, it all depends on where we are, the moment. Like, I mean, if it calls for a quickie, if it calls for a session, it all depends.
Biz John. I love you. Don't ever say that again. Don't ever say no 4 minutes again.
Hey, listen, quickies are the bomb.
Yeah, but not 4 minutes.
Hey, listen,
not 4 minutes.
You can get your rocks in 4 minutes.
Stop it.
You get your rocks in 4 minutes.
They take you 4 minutes to get dressed. Like, come on now.
No,
I got that 911.
I'll be in the shower, dressed, and brush my teeth, and I'll be ready, like putting my sock on already, like in 4 minutes.
Bijan, I love you, but don't ever say that.
Most I need a little bit of time.
I'm already. I'm in and out of the shower and back to my drink in 4 minutes. You know what I mean? So,
I can eat pussy for like, if I'm feeling you, I eat some pussy for like 15 minutes, man. You bugging, so that 4 minutes ain't working, boy.
I'm trying to eat.
Oh, hey, you're trying to eat? Who?
No, my food.
Oh.
Roasting me out.
I was about to say.
No.
Roasting you out?
How quick
I roast you out?
All right.
First of all, okay. we really are all over the place. But Fitz, in my personal opinion, any nigga that's eating box for 15 minutes, his stroke game is ridiculously terrible.
I don't think so.
That's bullshit.
That's my personal opinion. Any nigga that's down there that long, that's because his stroke game is off.
Nah,
why can't you be a freak?
What about a man that enjoys himself, has you crawling up the fucking wall, and then when you do that, then you're really crawling up the fucking wall.
When I'm done with you, you in the girl chat talking about me. Let me tell you what this nigga did right.
Fit, hold on. Let me talk to my buddy Alan, because I like Alan. Let me talk to Alan. So Alan,
yes, ma'am.
Is she really crawling up the wall, or is she squirming around and moving? Because we want you to get the fuck up.
Yeah.
What girl does that?
Oh, that could be 50-50.
She said 15 minutes of tongue.
Like,
oh my god.
Yeah, like all jokes aside, like that's the things where like a lot of times, like as a woman, you're like, all right, like that's enough of that. Like I'm ready for what's going down.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
But as a man, from a man's standpoint, I know what I'm doing is doing what it's supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I am gonna take my time. I'm gonna tease the fuck out of you and make you really think about what's getting ready to come next.
Harlem.
So you saying, but are you talking about just oral or like foreplay?
He's not saying that's gonna take you 15 minutes to come. He's saying that he'll be down there 15. Like for me, like if I'm down there 15 minutes, you coming more than one time. You coming multiple times. Just because I want to keep it going before I know what I mean, put the Punisher on you. You know what I mean? But Harlem Son said, Punisher said, not Punisher. Harlem Son says, he says, which brings the question: are you eating on the first night? Interesting. But Bluetooth for that. Hold up. You got Henny tonight?
We're having a good conversation.
There it is.
So I think it's men and women in the comments, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I see Live to Lounge. Is that a man or a female?
That's a man. Matter of fact, Live to Lounge got a showcase coming up on the 25th of this month. It's March 25th.
I figured it was
got talent, check them out.
By his comment.
What did he say?
I figured it was by his comment where he said, "Be happy a man is taking
for 15 minutes."
Listen.
Because sometimes it tastes like piss.
Listen. Are you down there for your benefit or for mine?
It's always a woman.
I like this shit. Yeah. Personally, like
I can't hear.
I'm not doing it for it. Not every girl, because I might not like you like that. Just want to be different.
But I'm just saying, when you're down there eating the box, are you eating the box for her benefit or yours?
Both.
Okay. But I don't think that don't make sense. Come on. If I like eating pussy and I know I'm enjoying it, you're gonna enjoy it too. There's no half stepping.
See, that's the part where you're gonna be
grabbing the hand. What do you mean?
I mean, you got to read her.
This is the part where you all fall short, where the male ego.
I don't want to figure it out.
And no, Fit, we tell you something, and they tell you in the comment to be quiet and listen, baby.
I'm gonna listen.
Nobody is knocking your cunnilingus skills. Nobody is saying like y'all don't know how to eat them. We're not saying that. What we're saying is that it don't take all that. At that point, you're down there for.
I'm not saying it does. I'm not saying that I do that every time, but I have the energy to do it because I enjoy doing it. And I be hitting it sometimes, and I stop, go back down, and come up.
He keeps saying he enjoy it. My question is, am I enjoying it?
Yeah, you got that. That is a. You have to listen to what she's saying with that one. Like if you're down there for 5 minutes and you could tell if she's just laying there and like all of a sudden she just like this. Know what I mean? Or she got the remote, she's just flipping through the channels while you're eating.
It's time to go. It shouldn't be happening.
That means she ain't enjoying it. That means get up and give it the beef.
You know what I'm saying? I'm picking your ass up. I'm throwing you around.
Nah, that means,
I'm like, shut up.
Give it the beef.
I'm grabbing you.
Hold up.
You don't listen to
that. Yeah, like that means you gotta give it the beef because she's not enjoying what you're doing. Or you can ask her, like, yo, like, I mean, if you don't mind learning, like what am I doing that's not pleasing you, or like, I mean, how am I not?
See?
I mean, so like a lot of people don't like to ask that question because they think it emasculates them. Like, listen,
men and I would say men and women.
Yeah.
Don't get helpful about her.
So men
Don't
and
take advice from a
women
woman.
will be in a sexual relationship with one another, but they will not be comfortable enough to talk about the sexual relationship. That's crazy as fuck to me.
So you have
to be
able to understand each other and be able to teach each other.
This is what I'm talking about. This is where we get the brick wall at. A one night stand means you want to get fucked. Ain't no making love. If you hot and we connected, then you connect with somebody. Whoa.
I don't know who that is, but I love her. I don't know her, but I love her.
Stop shooting at me. Stop shooting at me. You meet some girl, right? And y'all vibing, right? And it's going down. You've been flirting with her, whatever. And y'all get back to the spot. Y'all energies are popping. It's fireworks. It ain't saying ain't no candles getting lit right now. She don't looking like you. What are you talking about? She was like, nigga, you better fucking be a man and handle your business.
Well, if you're doing a one night stand and you eat the box, you're already lost. I mean, if you know you're giving a one night stand and you eat the box, you're already lost. I mean, like that's on you.
Niggas eat pussy. That makes no sense.
No, niggas
eat pussy. I don't understand.
But, fam,
this is the thing that we keep trying to express to you, Fitz, but you never listen.
You're not
listening. You never listen. You talk. Is eating the box for your enjoyment or for hers? Because what we're trying to say to you, like we say every week, humans are not a monolith. So not everybody enjoys some. Do you know that some women don't like oral sex? Do you know that some women do not climax with oral sex? So every person is different.
Like one Smiling Beauty
are
just
you
said,
down there for your benefit or for her?
But she prefers the beef.
Definitely.
I mean,
hurry up and wrap this up because I'm not here for that.
She said, "Get to the main event." I mean,
exactly. I don't want to see the previews. I come late to the movie on purpose. Get to the motherfucking point. You wasting my time.
Oh man. Thank y'all for tuning in to #Factuals, the one stop for information and entertainment. We call our infotainment and the finest of fuckery. Yo, we're gonna move on to the next topic, Slim. I like that. I like that.
Bullshit. Let's go. Next comment.
Let me drop a bomb for Mojo, man.
That's on the inbox.
Oh man. All right, so
you want her David record moment? You got it.
Mojo.
What's the next topic, hashtag?
Mojo Smile. Hold up. Somebody echoing.
Somebody echoing.
I'll be back.
I think that might be. God damn it. All right, so
this nigga left.
Next up.
Hold on. Let me ask everybody out and bring it right back in.
Let me ask everybody out to bring it right back in, all right? Because the echo was crazy.
That echo was crazy. Did y'all hear that? It's a lot of fuckery. You know what I mean? Live the lounge. Live the lounge. March 25th. Has a showcase going on. A big show. Virginia. Got artists. Got comedians. Got poets. Shit, you name it. What else you got? You got singers. A lot going on March 25th. If y'all love to see new talent, up and coming talent, hit up Live to Lounge. Make sure y'all check out his showcase. March 25th. It's in VA. All right, let me get them back in here. Pause. That's definitely a pause. It's a pausing.
Yo, I had a thought before the show starts. Before the show starts, and don't let this be a topic. But I know my selfish mindset, and I'm by myself working out, whatever. Right? So it hit me the other day. Do you think you can still sleep with half the girls you slept with since day one?
That is actually a good topic, and for the same thing for the ladies. I actually like that for some good fuckery. But send me that. You know what I mean? So we can talk about that.
I definitely can.
You said yes?
I definitely can.
You ain't shit.
We're not going to get on that right now. Yo, B, what up, my
I just want to fuck with Fitz. That's all.
What?
Yo, let's get into this topic. Yo, can you still be honest with people? Can you still be honest? Well, can you be honest with people and still get what you want? Meaning, so basically, if someone, so as a perfect segue from the first topic, if someone said to you like, "Look, I just want to fuck," like, know what I mean, could you still get what you want? If a woman told you like, "Look, I don't want to have sex with you, or I don't want to be in a relationship with you. I want to have sex and get money from you." Know what I mean, like, could you still get what you want? Now, I mean, if someone said to you like, "Look, I ain't looking, I don't want nothing from you. I don't want no deep relationship from you. Like, I just want to like kick it with you from time to time. Like, if people said to you like, "Look, I just want to be, I don't want to have a relationship with you. I just want to like be connected to your connections."
Hit mute.
Yo,
Hit
yeah, Fitch.
Hold on.
Hit mute.
My fault.
Yeah. So like, can
It's fine. Just hit mute.
yeah, if you have a side conversation with anybody, like, just make sure you hit the mute button, please. God damn, why this shit keep, like, my Bluetooth keep going out? So like, look, so the topic is, can you keep it funky with people like that and still get what you want? So what are y'all thoughts on that? Come on, let's talk about it. Mojo, go ahead, take it. Go first, Mojo.
Yes, you can. Maybe not from that person.
100%.
Yeah, maybe not from that person. So, given the example you just gave, as a man, can you keep it real with a woman and be like, "Listen, I just want to fuck," and actually get that outcome? Yeah, maybe not from her. And that's what we talked about before. You may not be able to get what you want from that person, but it's somebody out there that's fine for them. You just have to be, willing to accept that. Okay, I may not be able to get it this way from this person, but it's somebody out there that's cool with that. It's some dude out there that's cool with being used for his money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it may not be the dude. Maybe it's not Michael B. Jordan, but you can take place. Like, you just gotta take who you can get. What are you talking about, bitch?
All I'm saying is this, where's your status right now? So you know what I'm saying? You working on you. If you at the bottom right now doing bottom feeders, you can't do that type of shit. If you want top like Michael B. Jordan, you can do what the fuck you want to do. So where are you at with your level of women or in your life? You know what I'm saying? Are you on your purpose? Where you making money? You on businesses? You know, you in the weight room? You can get away with all that shit. You can't do that shit as a regular nigga. No, nigga. You get your booger. I'm just trying.
I don't know, Vince. So I don't know that you're 100% right, bro. Like I respect everything you say, but I don't know that you're 100% right. Look at what's his name. I can't remember his fucking name right now. That fucking white dude that's fucking balling got crazy.
Yeah,
He's got girls.
he's getting everybody.
Every fucking day. And it's only because they're fucking cute. Like it's only because they're bad chicks. Like and.
Yeah, he's
he ain't
getting
got nothing going on with their fucking life, but just because they look good, he's gonna fly them out to every fucking place and smash down or whatever.
he's
like,
getting everybody.
He's got tons of money.
But that's what I'm saying. He leveled up, right? You can get away with that shit.
But he leveled up, but he doesn't care what the girl's on as long as she looks good. That's all the fuck he cares about. Like it's different strokes from different folks. Like it doesn't like Mo was saying. Like it could be a man that's in that point in life that he doesn't care where you're at. Like, you know, in your status, like, he just wants to smash because you look good. Like, that's all that matters. And I feel like females are the same way sometimes. So, like, it comes back and forth 50-50, you know what I mean?
You're not smashing these bitches working at Kmart, though. That's what I'm saying.
What?
Huh?
He's smashing girls that ain't even got a job. They're just an Instagram model. Or they just look cute. Like, he don't give a shit what their status is.
Criteria.
Look good.
Yeah.
I want to smash.
He has the status. He must level up and get the status for him to do that. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, so I understand what you're saying. Okay, so if we're saying it that way, then I do understand what you're saying. But like,
I'm
I
so
guess
sorry.
again,
Today the comment asked me what I'm eating. I'm so sorry, y'all.
You need to be lying to her because you can't get away with that bullshit. You're like, yeah, I want to be in a relationship. Blah. Because a man needs consistency. You know what I'm saying? Men need sex. I mean, so at the end of the day,
Hey, y'all. Hold on. Be honest, bro.
Huh? Yeah, can y'all hear me though? Spinning? Nah, I was still on. I was hearing everything. I'm trying to reconnect my Bluetooth because for some reason this shit keep going out and then back in, and I hate when it does that. This is, I don't know what the fuck this shit. Damn it, because I want some seafood, my goddamn self. And I'm going to get some tomorrow, though. Oh, yeah, I forgot all about that. Nah, it was supposed to be her and Living. Y'all was supposed to have a cook-off. Remember, we was doing the we was eating the seafood. Y'all was talking about having a cook-off. Yeah, he fronted. He fronted. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it was something like that. Okay, your IG messing up. Mine is too. I don't know what the hell's going on today, yo. Listen, if I start spinning, I'm still here. It's just that I'm trying to get the Bluetooth to connect.
When I get on the grill, it's crazy.
Back.
My ribs, yo, I slow cook them bitches for 3-4 hours.
We are not talking about you. We talking about living. Everything is not about you, Finn.
It's not about me. You are a team. Stop it.
Hey, let's get back on topic, man. Can you be honest with people and still get what you want?
Fitch didn't answer. Me and Alan answered.
Yeah, Fitch.
Or in relationships, women, or no. This is what I realized. This honesty is a funny thing. I'll go the hard way, okay? So I'm an honest person. You know what I'm saying? No. If you give away the bag in the first day, you're gonna lose. All right? No. Keep shit a mystery.
Listen, I mean, it's different strokes for different folks, I guess. Back to the.
Don't do it.
Don't settle for what you know what. Like, look, I don't know because like I'm a pretty straightforward person.
Stop it.
Why?
But no, okay, not stop it. You're a straightforward person. Has there been times in your life where that works for you?
Yeah.
And has there been times in your life where it worked against you?
Yeah, it's always gonna be that way.
That's life. That's what me and Alan is saying. That's life.
Yeah.
That's life. Sometimes he's gonna win with it. Sometimes he's gonna lose with it. But that's what y'all do.
Yeah, I mean, like live the life, like, keep it 100. I mean, like, please, you can't get nothing like me. Like, if a shorty told, like, I would respect you a whole lot more if you just told me, like, look, on the real, like, look, I just need somebody I can vent to at times. I'd be like, I respect that. I mean, if you just told me, like, look, I mean, I just want somebody I just need a fuck buddy. I respect that. If you told me, like, look, I just need somebody I can step out on my man with him, I respect that. Regardless of what you say, I respect it. Don't mean I'm going to participate, but I respect it.
Exactly.
Hey, Jay-Z said it right here for sure. Like Jay-Z says, set your pride and live your life.
Yeah.
You set the rules. It's your game, right? Yeah. It's your life. You're the director and actor of it, all right? It's your fucking video game. I dig it. But stop trying to ask a woman to tell the truth because you're going to get your feelings hurt. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't asking nobody to tell the truth. I'm just going to take it what they say is what they say. Then I'll find out the truth eventually. I'm not
going to tell the truth.
Like, what the fuck?
Why you always want to break daddy down? Leave me alone.
Oh, my God, bro. Now the nigga calling himself daddy. That's my dog.
That's your problem.
Oh,
that's your problem.
Shit. Yo, where's really though when you need it right now?
No, you know who need to be on here. Where is listening? That's supposed to be translated.
Where's Mossy at, right?
Mo and Fitch are like yin and yang, bro, but they'd probably be a fucking perfect couple.
No,
hell no, we would not. No, Alan. I said I like you, Alan.
I take that.
Alan.
That's what we say in the white world. I concur, sir.
Come on,
Oh. Yo, damn, she just got mad. Can you be honest still?
Sometimes you gotta have,
Let me ask y'all a
sometimes
question.
you gotta have the yin to your yang.
Let me ask y'all a
No,
question.
Like sometimes,
If somebody ever kept it funky with y'all, has somebody ever kept it funky with y'all to the point where like you had like sometimes like you just step back, you didn't expect it, like damn. Honestly, it don't even have to be it don't have to be a relationship of the opposite sex of someone that you're pursuing. It could be your friend. It could be a family. It could be a family member. Like, look, I'm only calling you because I need some money. Know what I mean? I ain't calling because I need to talk. I don't want your opinion. I don't want to hear like, yo, I told you so. Yo, let me get let me get a stack. Know what I mean? I don't know when I can get this shit back. Know what I mean? I don't even know if I'm gonna give it back. Like, know what I mean? Like, yo, can I get it? Like, has it ever been a time when somebody really kept it a buck with you like that? And I mean, and they got what they wanted.
Not like that.
yes. For me, yes. For me,
talk about it.
For me, 100%. Like,
go ahead,
if you're gonna keep it 100 with me, and like say like, look, I don't know when I'm gonna get this shit back to you, but like I need this now. You got it. But there is on this hand how many people I fuck with that I'm gonna do it. And not even expect it back. You can say you're gonna give it back, and I don't even expect it back.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is. But like, there's also, I don't know, this times 100 that hit me up like, oh, I need this, I need this, I need this, and I'm like, find a rock and make friends with it and kick it down the fucking street. You know what I mean? Like,
because the conversation started out like, hey man, I just want to say, man, I respect everything you be doing. You be like, yo, what you want, man? Like,
right.
I mean, like, when you gotta ask like, yo, what you want, man? Like, you already know they ain't calling to keep it a buck. Like, they gotta beat around the bush.
I respect people to keep it 100 all the time. Like, I respect that completely.
Yeah.
Like, I love it when somebody's very honest with me. I respect them tremendously because I pride myself on respect and truthfulness and being honest all the time. So, like, I respect that. Like, I like when people are 100.
Yeah.
Now, it has taken me off guard in certain situations.
I respect the gangster more than I respect the, I mean, like, if you're going to tell me straight up, the bullshit, like, listen, if you told me straight up, like, if a shorty told me straight up, like, look, I mean, like, on the real, like, I just want to fuck. On the real, like, I don't even want to fuck you. Like, I just want to, like, I mean, I just want to use you to make somebody jealous. Like, I would respect this shit way more than.
That's not going to happen. You're supposed to know that shit already. That's not going to happen, though. You're supposed to figure it out. You know by experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you beat a girl and she don't call you back or whatever, or she falls off the map, she either went back to her man, or she got something that was better. That's the way it works.
Or you took 15 minutes for oral, and I don't feel like being oral.
Damn.
Don't get me talking nasty on this show, okay? I can get nasty on this. I can get nasty on this show if you want me to.
He said he get Mick nasty on you.
Like my favorite porn star. People like Mr. Nasty, Mr. Nasty. Remember that nigga back in the day? Mr. Nasty, Mr. Nasty. Don't play with me.
Oh shit. Damn.
Nah, I think it's over.
So Live to Lounge said. He said, don't believe someone when they say, I got you with my tax returns.
That's the worst lie ever.
For real, though,
if
says
you
me
fall
too.
for that, I feel like you shouldn't get your money back. Like, if you fall for the tax joint, you don't deserve to get your money back.
What y'all think?
Can I say something serious?
Can you keep it? Can you keep it 100 with somebody? Can you be honest with somebody, perfectly honest, and still get what you want? What do y'all think, Facebook? So for real, though, says me too. I mean, I have been fooled by most. I mean, most times. I can smell a liar a mile away.
I don't fuck
with many people either.
Yeah.
Bako says, Fitz, what if she tells you she just want the eggplant?
Right.
Hey,
Then give it the veggies.
it's never that easy, yo. It's never that easy, yo.
He said he's not easy.
He said it's never that easy.
You gotta pretend, even if you know she's gonna give it to you.
Men on here that I'm sure can tell you that they have been with a woman before that did not want to do all that. She just want to fuck.
I've had shorties come up to me.
Why are you so caught up on this 15 minutes for? Let it go.
Fitz is mad about that 15 minutes.
Yeah, I've had shorties tell me like, I mean, like while we in conversation, like, yo, like, what we doing tonight? And I'm like, I mean, you tell me. And they were like, yo, I'm just trying to, like, get it in. Nothing more. I'm like, all right. So like.
I'd be like, you trying to chill?
Huh?
He said, what? Wait, Fish be like, what?
Are you trying to chill?
No, she's not trying to chill. She just told you what it is. Fish, you always want some game shit. That's why you buy
I'd be like, are you trying to chill?
No,
you wait till the end of the night when the bar's letting out.
No, I'm saying, she said.
Yeah, before she says that, though, I'd be like, are you trying to chill? What's good?
No, if she's saying she ain't trying to chill, like, she talking about if a shorty came up to you and you know, and kept it a buck. It's happened to me a few times. Know what I mean? So like, shit. Like, shit. My man's on my Facebook. Like, he can tell you. Like, he can tell you. Like, it's happened. You know. So it's like, look, shorties do it. Like, Live to Lounge can tell you it's happened. Like, shit. Me and him used to go out all the time when we was younger, and shit. A lot of times, shorties came up to us. You know, because we just in there just chilling, minding our own business, be in the club with the Bible.
I hope you wasn't doing that.
No, we was reading the Bible in the club, you know, and they would just come
I
up
hope
to,
you wasn't doing whatever that.
No. I was doing the
penguin. Yeah, don't do that. No, don't do that.
I be doing the penguin.
That is not it.
I be doing the penguin in the club, like.
No. That is not
no dancing. No dancing.
Yo, nobody do the Running Man like me. Nobody. I challenge anybody to the Running Man, and let's get it popping. I'm saying,
I bet you
I'll win it. What? Put money up on
the Running Man?
I'm nice with mine.
Nobody ain't doing no Running Man. It's 2023.
Shit. Catch me at a function. Catch me at
doing the Running Man.
Catch me at a function. Don't let them play. Don't play.
I really thought more of you than that.
If you're not Jamaican, don't be dancing at the function, okay?
Yo, hey, don't y'all start cracking on me. All right? I'm secure.
So she gonna be laughing at you doing that shit. Don't be the joker guy. I learned that shit.
Fuck that.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If we're out of the club or somewhere, you start doing the Running Man, I'm gonna give you a bottle of water or something. I'm like,
I'm gonna need it.
Somebody get this man a bottle of water.
That's how you know you're doing that shit real good, when the sweat is just dripping like somebody just took a bucket and just you bite you into it. My bad. What the fuck was the topic? Oh, my bad.
Wait. What happened? What? Let me shut up.
Let's get back to the topic. All right, thank y'all for tuning in to #Factuals, the one stop for information and entertainment. We call that infotainment and the finest of fuckery. Let's get into this. Have you ever gotten played before? Since everybody is Mr. or Mrs. Perfect. Everybody is just that nigga or that bitch, that boss. Everybody ain't nobody in the world. Everybody just never had a down moment in their life. Mr. Anytime, anywhere in the building. So, like, look, it's like you're hopping out the pool. That's right. You're doing the Running Man. You should look like you just got out the pool with all your clothes on. Bring it on back. Bring it on back. Dance. Oh, my bad. My bad.
Yo, I'm trying to help you. I can help you, boy.
Get away.
Put the life jacket on, son. You're killing me.
It's my prerogative. I do what I want to do.
It is.
It's my
Bobby Brown, let's go.
My bad. Have you ever gotten played before? Hey, listen.
Yes.
So far, like, I almost out of every conversation I have with people, on live at least. I know in private I have conversations with people because they'll hit me up and they'll tell me something. On live, like I'm not sure if someone has ever told me, well, I can't say that. That's a lie. I was about to catch myself in a lie. Not many people will get on a live, on any live I've ever been on, whether it's been mine or or any other live. Not many people got on those lives and talked about the times where they've been played. Not too many people showed their vulnerability. So I ask people, tell me a time where you've been played. Have you ever been played before? How did you handle that? Let's go. Let's go. Fish first. Fish first.
When I was in my low point, and I wasn't focused on myself, and I was like doing bad, you know what I'm saying? And I started attracting like these type of women. Like that's where I found out about like manipulated women. And I've always been around the type of chicks, but it never bothered me because I was always doing me. But when I was in a state where I had no control and I wasn't really understanding why I'm going through the problems in my life, when you're in a low state, you're going to attract low state people. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these bitches are beautiful, but they're not people. You know what I'm saying? They're not, toxic. And this is a whole different type of toxic. You know what I'm saying? These are the women that hurt you, take your money, love you, fuck your friends, all types of shit, nigga. That shit will break you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I'll tell you this, though. You can't be good with women unless you get hurt. You know what I'm saying? But the point is this, though. You will, if you're not doing good in life, don't date.
That's interesting you say that. Break that down, Fitch. Like, I know where you're going with that, but like, break that down. Like, you can't be good with women until you get hurt. Like, break that down. Break down your thoughts on that.
Yeah, you won't, because you won't understand. You know what I'm saying? One, you're in a weaker state. You're not thinking. A man is logical. Women are emotional. So you know what I'm saying? If you're trying to chase, if you're in this place where you're chasing women, you're going to get hurt. A woman at some point, I don't care what anybody says, she needs to be kind of running to you. You know what I'm saying? In their nature. So you know what I'm saying? So if your value is not high, ain't no woman coming to you. So if you're dealing with low value women, you're getting used. They're taking your time and taking your validation. You're arguing. They're getting you in trouble. They're disrespecting you. These are how people take your energy away. These are energy sucker women. You know what I'm saying? But if you're in that mindset where, like, I'm a captain saving her, I want to make her better. These are the type of people you make better. These are the type of people that hurt you. You know what I mean? So if you're dealing with these type of...
My bad.
They'll fuck you up.
I had to drop a bomb for you on that one. I like what
you
you
know
said.
what I mean? So you will go through it. I've gone through it. You know what I'm saying? That shit lasted a long fucking time too, my nigga. That shit went on for me like 3 years, 4 years. I was going through that shit. And I fucking said, yo, it's you. You're the problem. You didn't, you know what I'm saying? You're not setting boundaries. You know what I'm saying? You're not focused on your other things you do for your life. You know what I mean? Because these type of people, they go on. You're just another rotation in their rotation. You know what I mean? It's friendships or women, honestly. But when you're dealing with these type of women, they're self-destructive. They get you in trouble. They call the police on you. Fuck your shit up. Don't validate you. You know what I'm saying? A woman should always make a man better. Okay? So if you're fucking with some type of low value woman, you're fucking up. Period.
Fitch done spit so much fire right there. Mojo done oiled up the lips. I mean, they shining and stuff. I'm not sure if that's the light. I mean, if that's just the smile. Like, which one is it? Hold up. Girl, look at you. You can sell Crisco right now, girl. God damn.
Water to a well.
We can't hear you. You muted
yourself.
You gotta unmute.
Alan, stay on my side. We are two. Me and you against the world.
Hey, I feel where you're coming from. Completely. But, like, I've been burnt, too. Like, I've been burnt. I spent 13 years. I've touched on them before in the live. Like, I spent 13 years of my life with the same girl. Like, and wanting to keep my family together and all that. And honestly, like, bitch, if I'm going to be real with you, I ain't no psychiatrist. But, like, bro, you've been burned bad by a woman. Maybe multiple of them. And, like, on the real, bro. Like, and it takes a certain type of woman to pull you out of that. Like, cause I feel like, honestly, if I was not in the relationship that I'm in now, and I didn't find the woman that I found now, bro, I would be you. Like, I could picture myself being you 100% completely, be like, fuck all women. They're all out to get me. Fuck them all. Like, on the real, like, I'm being 100% honest. Like, I feel like I would be the same way. Like, nah, they're all out to get me, like, blah, 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 you know.
Listen,
no disrespect, but like, I'm just being honest. Like, and I feel like I found the woman that is perfect for me and amazing to me. And like, there is a woman out there that's amazing and perfect for you, but you also got to open up your doors a little bit to let that woman come in. Yes. If you don't open up your doors a little bit to let that woman come in and touch that side of you, then it ain't never gonna happen for you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna let that bomb just linger for a second, cause hot damn.
I don't feel that way though.
Hold on, Fitch. 1 second. Like, so based off of what he said, on what he said, like, I agree with both y'all. No one is ever wrong. All right, because as long as no one is ever wrong, especially on this show, because we all giving our perspectives, our opinions, and as long as this shit is possible once or it's happened once, then it's possible. So you're never wrong. If you're looking at things to be right or wrong, then you're wrong. However, it's not even just finding the right woman. So, Alan, what you said, I fuck with that hard body pause because, like, look, it's not even just finding the right woman. Sometimes you got to find that within yourself. You know what I mean, you got to find the rightness within yourself. You got to find that righteousness within yourself, and that's what Fitz and that's what people lose, and what Fitz be saying a lot of times because he always brings it back to a woman being involved in a situation, but he always does talk about getting right with yourself. And you can't lose that he says that all the time. You got to get right within yourself. You have to know yourself and find yourself, because if you don't know yourself, you're going to still look at things in those ways, whether you're a man or a woman. You're going to look at all bitches ain't shit or all niggas ain't shit. And if you don't find yourself and catch yourself, you're never going to get out of that funk. And if you stay in that funk, every time you deal with somebody, it's only you're gonna always have that mentality. You ain't shit. I'm just gonna use you, and you're gonna wind up with the same results because you got the same mentality. Once you change your mentality, you get better results, and that's the whole point of it. Like, you cannot keep the same mentality and expect to get different results, because you're gonna treat that situation the same way that you think, and you're not gonna treat them if they could be God sent, and you're gonna be like, she's gonna cheat. I'm just gonna treat it like she. So you're gonna treat it like she's gonna cheat, and you're always gonna look at everything she does as she gonna treat. Yeah, for the streets. And for a chick, you're gonna look at as this nigga ain't shit. All niggas ain't shit. So I'm just gonna treat. Oh, he ain't trying to get with nothing. He ain't about nothing. So I'm just gonna treat him like he ain't about nothing. And then you're gonna be looking at it like she got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and it never works that way. So if you got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, if your mentality is I got a backup plan or whatever, or this shit ain't gonna work because he's probably gonna do this or she probably gonna do that, then guess what? That's exactly what's going to happen, because that's what you're going to look for. That's right. And that's how it goes.
Let me add this to it. And this is, I think, people lose my point. If you level up and you vibrate higher, or if you're kind of like working on yourself, you're going to attract different people. You know what I'm saying? You attract what you are. So that's what I'm trying to tell people all the time. Like, you keep saying, oh, I fit that. I'm like, no, I've been around all types of women. You know what I'm saying? I've also learned a valuable lesson in the low state. You know what I'm saying? So now that I'm in my higher state, it's like, when you're on your higher state, you can pick what you want a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? You can be like, I don't want, you know what I'm saying? Because what I write now, I wouldn't even fuck I call it low-hanging fruit. No respect to any woman if you're in that class structure, but I wouldn't even touch the chick who's low-hanging fruit. I was like, why? Like, you bring my fucking energy down. I don't want to be in your presence. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want the one night stand from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying I don't want to bang the bad chick. I'm still a man, but at the end of the day, I'm very aware. Like, when I'm talking to a chick, like, what she's doing with her life, I'm just like, you know what I mean? You don't get it. But
I like what Mr. Anytime Anywhere just said. The question is, a great question is, like, now to go off of that, like, because everybody's saying, like, yeah, they have got played. What is getting played to you? And that's what everything is that, and that's the whole thing. Like, everything is different to everyone. What is getting played to you? You know, like, so Alan, or matter of fact, Mojo, if I asked you, what is getting played to you? Because you said you've gotten played before, right?
A lot.
We all have. I've gotten played a lot.
A lot.
You know what I mean? As good as I look, I've gotten played a lot. I had to say.
But why do you think it got played though?
So to you, I think he's about to ask the same thing. I mean, so what is getting played to you, right? He's about to ask like, what was you gonna ask? But I wanted to ask that, what is getting played to you? But what was you gonna ask, Fitch?
No, I see when people talk about like somebody. One, no one hurt you by accident. You know what I'm saying? So somebody hurt you. They had no intention of fucking with you in the first place. You know what I'm saying? But again, when we went back to the show, boundaries and how you treat people in your life, it is your fault. I don't want to say it's your fault, but take responsibility that you will let somebody into your world.
You gotta understand that certain people, they see your value. You don't see your value. You know what I'm saying? So when you don't see your value and other people see your value, they're gonna come with you. They're gonna come take advantage of you. They're gonna put themselves in your lives. You know what I'm saying? And now you got this person in your life who don't even see your value, but they around you, sucking your energy up, sucking your time up, wasting your. I'm saying you gotta realize, okay, this is me. Why am I dealing with these type of people? What's going on with me? Look at your history in life. I'm honest with you. Look at it. Put it like, why do I keep repeating this history consistently over and over and over again? So you gotta take a little responsibility while you're going through.
You know what I'm saying? Why am I allowing this? So am I looking for love? Am I looking for validation? Am I looking for comfort? I just want somebody to hug me sometimes. Figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Take 6 years, not 6 years. Take 6 months. Take a minute. Be by yourself. That's just a struggle. I did that shit. And I'm like, I'm gonna go out, hit the street, and grab something real quick. Yo, it is hard, bro. But trying to find out. That's the reason it happens, though. You know what I mean? It's that triggered, unhealed version of yourself. Go ahead, Dave.
Can I answer the question now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I agree with it. Part of, because like I said, I've gotten played, multiple times throughout life. So, of course, initially I got played because, like Fitz said, I didn't know my worth. I was young. I wasn't self-aware. So I allowed myself to be in places and with people who weren't worthy of me. So that's playing yourself.
Yep.
Because I didn't know myself.
I was going to ask you, is that them playing you or you playing yourself?
No, that's playing yourself because, but it takes time, like Fitz said, for you to grow and to elevate to realize, dang, they didn't play me. I played me. I didn't realize my worth. I didn't value myself. That person never should have been in my space.
Nice,
but
right.
When you're young, you don't know that. Hey, sweetheart. And then another time I got played.
Mojo. I think people come to watch Mojo.
No, that's not true. People the thing.
That's true too.
So
R&B Fitch.
So another time I got played is, or when I feel like I got played, when I was deceived. So we talked about that on another show before, when someone deliberately, presented themselves to me as being one way, and then later on I discovered that that person was not that way. Now, looking back on it, because I'm like Fitch, you always need to look and see where your own is in that, because you have no control over the other person anyway. So looking back on it, I was naive to a lot of things. I was naive to a lot of things. I took them for their word, and I didn't question and really look into that. I felt like the person was on. I thought they were honest, so I just believed them. And then the last time, the most recent time I got played, and me and Vision have talked about this time, and somebody else in the comments said that they were hurt recently, and they still hurt. And whoever that was, I feel you. Now I realize how I played myself in that situation. I put that person on a pedestal to where I never thought that they could.
Jaheim got played.
And you can't do that. They're a human being. I never thought he would. You can't do that. That's a human being. That's a human person. Yeah. Everybody is prone to fault. So that's how I played myself in that situation. And I just recently figured that out.
All right. I like that. So Live to Lounge says, Fitch speaking from experience and broken promises, but holding himself accountable. Know self first. Love your worth. I mean, shout outs to Fitch. I mean, let's see. So
I've also did the research too. I spent, what I'm saying, when you're hurt, you're at the bottom. So I did read the books. Sometimes I don't want to go overly nerdy sometimes, because sometimes I know you'd be like on my David Ruffin shit, but we're talking that mental psychology shit. I'm down to help people. I want to help you. Like, you can hit me up. I kind of know the cure for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I understand what it is, because when you get hurt, it causes trauma to the brain. You know what I'm saying? When you're with a toxic person, you know what I'm saying? It's called a trauma bond. And people who are really toxic, they're good at that shit, creating a trauma bond. You know what I'm saying? So now you're kind of connected with that person toxically. And then you fall for that. You start thinking that's real love. That's not love. That is not. That's unhealthy love. What's called unhealtty love? And we get accustomed to.
My bad. Finish up. My bad. I cut you off. I cut you off. Finish up.
No, you cool.
No, finish
we
up.
Get accustomed.
No, because
we get accustomed to. We change the subject, but we get accustomed to unhealthy love, and then that's where the cycle starts. And you don't know any better. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't learn that shit in school or nothing. Unless you're around parents or family who sit you down like, that's the way you're supposed to move. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, it's a repeating cycle. But again, toxic, you know what I'm saying? On trauma bonding, unhealthy love, it builds this. And you keep doing it over and over again until you're like, okay, there's a problem here. Yeah. I keep crashing and burning. You know what I'm saying? But we'll take that and move on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Miss Anytime Anywhere says, I got played thinking that our definitions of life were the same. No, that's not you getting played. That's you playing yourself, because that's your thoughts. Know what I mean? You can't project your thoughts to somebody else.
Yeah. You weren't clear on what the other person's goal or expectation, or like you were asking me, like, well, what does getting played mean to you? You wasn't clear, and I think Mr. Anytime talked about that before, about the situation.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't clear about what that person's vision of a family or what that person's definition of a family was. And so when your, situation came, it no longer worked for that person because that wasn't in their picture.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying, like, with my situation, I put that person on a pedestal to where I felt like they could never, or you can't do that.
Yeah, you definitely can't do that. Never put anything past anybody. Mako says,
that's right.
I haven't been played in a relationship. Damn, did I just lose it?
In my 30s.
I think I just. Oh yeah, here it is. I haven't been played in a relationship in my 30s.
But it's as far as friendships.
But as far as friendships, yes.
It's all about. Listen, it doesn't
That's
matter.
a big topic too, though.
It's still a relationship. It's still a. Listen, y'all. I want y'all to understand something. Whenever I talk about relationships, I'm not just talking about an intimate relationship between you and a lover. I'm talking about relationships in general. Everything is a relationship. You have relationships with yourself, relationships with your family, relationship with your pets, relationship with, your environment. Like, look, I could be like, yo, I could walk to my car door, I could walk to my car and go to open the door and hit myself in the forehead with the door. I'm like, damn, I played myself. Because I stepped in the way. Like, look, a relationship, if you hear it, when you hear the term relationship, don't always jump.
Think. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
don't always think that.
Yes, we can't always jump to what people would deem as the obvious. That's why I speak about dysfunction. Everyone's mind, like when you hear a word, some things that triggers you, or your mind automatically goes somewhere else, right? Goes to one thing, and that is, in sense, playing yourself. Because
there's some good comments.
I feel that thing with the whole friendship thing, like that's a very good topic too. Like,
it is.
And I agree with what you said. Like, and I feel like it's almost genetics. Like, as humans, we automatically think of relationships as your significant other, not necessarily your friends that have burned you or things of that nature, but
or family members.
Yeah, family members is a big thing too. Yes, bomb. That's a fucking bomb right there, because that's a big one. That's a huge one.
Pause.
And I feel like
that was a pause. So that was a big pause. So.
I feel like your family members are a lot of times like the root of how you feel and how you deal with everybody else.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, your friendships, your relationships, that's like true. Everything. Like
that's true.
So
because it's your primary relationship, it's your first relationship. But it's a good
exactly.
Comment, down there for real though. He said, "I like Mako. I like that Mako. When others deceive us, we still have to accept responsibility for allowing it, or we never get healed. I consider the time I was hurt as iron being sharpened." And then Mr. Anytime said, what did he say? Hold on. Oh, he said, facts. We be self-absorbed. And then he said, or we be narcissistic without even noticing.
Ooh.
I think that, I'm going to say I was a narcissist. I'm going to say I was a narcissist. In my last relationship,
I might leave the live and get in the chat. Let somebody else. Shit.
I'll drop a bomb on you. Yeah. You can have narcissistic behavior that happens to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because you're in a protective stage. But a narcissist will never think they're a narcissist. I promise you that. So you copy their behavior, but you're a narcissist. I believe you.
Let me ask you a question. Finish up, Fitch, and then finish up. And
I just want to piggyback on it because a lot of times I don't want to bring that part in because we're always on one topic. But now that you said it, I will deep dig it in real quick. The relationship cycle is the personal part, meaning your family members, your personal relationships, and your work, because these are people you're around. So your behaviors, your codependent behaviors that are unhealed from childhood, they're the same thing. It doesn't matter if it's the girl, the man, the person. It's still the same thing. You're doing something that's unhealed. So you're at work, you're working too hard, or you're not communicating effectively, or you don't like conflict. There's so many different levels of codependent behaviors, you know what I'm saying? But it really, he touched on it too. I forgot your friend's name. I apologize for the Yankee hat. You know what I'm saying? That comes from childhood. You know what I'm saying? You have two parents, right? And you're not getting the love. It could be from separated parents or one parent's more aggressive than the other. But what happens is you're making that shit up a little bit as you go through childhood, right? Hold up.
And you carry that shot in life.
And what happens exactly? So you've developed a behavior does not make you a bad person, But now as an adult, you're seeing it happen to you in relationships, in the job place, and in friendships. You know what I'm saying? Take that into accountability. So it's not because you're a bad person, because you're toxic doesn't mean you're fucked up in any type of situation. It just means you have an unhealed version or something that you're doing that's affecting your growth to make you successful. Look at it that way.
Oh, shit. Mako said, I live the lounge. I have no intentions of being famous. Like Pac said, give me the money, fuck the fame. I'm a simple man. Woo, yes. So look, let me ask y'all a question based off of that, right? And then I want y'all to answer this quick, because I want to get onto these other two topics, and these two are gonna delve into these topics.
Okay.
So, have you noticed a time where you've been narcissistic? Fitch, I want to answer that first.
All the time. But this is the thing, too. And this is when you second guess yourself. Don't confuse narcissism and self-confidence is the same thing. Because at the baseline...
wherever you are, it's echoing.
Don't allow your high confidence or your overconfidence confuse you. Because narcissistic people, it's a protection part. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm gonna give you a little brief nerdy interlude real quick.
Keep it.
The difference between narcissism and codependency is at the time when the kid's a child, it's like a fork in the road, right? So the narcissist will go left, the codependent will go right. So that's the difference. But their behaviors will mimic each other. But the thing that makes a person who's more codependent than narcissist different is that narcissists have no empathy, no emotional empathy. See what I'm saying? So again, when you're dealing with somebody who's truly, when we say narcissistic, they have no empathy. Because it's healthy narcissism. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James we call a healthy narcissist. You know what I'm saying? He's good with his family. Michael Jordan is a negative narcissist. You know what I'm saying? He's been broken by his dad, but he's negative. Everybody says they don't like him. He never saying his, you know what I'm saying? He can't build family structures. He can't do anything with anybody. But back to what the part you're saying is, if you're around anybody who's like negative, you're gonna copy their stuff. So if you're around like really people like that who are negative, you might go through moments in your growth or adulthood where you'll copy their styles. But at the end of the day, it doesn't make you an narcissist. It's that moment in time. You know what I'm saying? You know your value, know your truth. Don't get caught up in that hearsay. That's important. Then you're downplaying yourself and you're putting yourself down. You can't put yourself down. Good?
All right. Mojo.
All right, let me chime in real quick because I'm going to jump off here after this real quick.
Get out.
So, I was just narcissistic tonight. So I started having a conversation in this live feed about I'm going to go down my girl this long or whatever, blah, 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 so on and so forth. If my girl did the same thing and I walk in her talking about she's going to go down on a guy, this, that, third, I'd have been in my feelings about it. Like, the fuck are you talking about? Like, who are you talking to on the internet for? Like, I just did it tonight. Because I would have been in my bag, like, who are you talking to telling other random dudes, like, you would do that? You know what I'm saying? That's narcissistic behavior. I can't pronounce the word right, but...
We know what you mean.
That's what...
I'm guilty of it. We're all guilty of it. In different forms of fashion. Like, you can read the books on, there's all kind of different definitions on it, like, on what that behavior is, but, like, there's all different forms of it. Like, so I was that way tonight. Like, I guess you could look at it different ways. Like,
wasn't though.
Like, I personally did tonight. Like, if I walked in a room and, like, my girl was on a live feed talking to a bunch of dudes talking about,
I'll go down for this long and blah, 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 and I do this and do that sexually, I would have been in my bag about it. Like, who are you talking to? Like, what are you doing? Like,
I believe that is more so on your ego than narcissism. I mean, the narcissist.
Yeah.
No. So the narcissistic side.
you can look at it different ways.
It's both. The narcissistic side will be him thinking that he could just say that with his girl being there, and then like with her not having nothing to say. The ego is
exactly
if it's said the opposite way. Know what I mean? So it's both. I mean, it's both.
Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of different definitions of it.
On the position you stand.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of different definitions on it. Like, it's something, I feel like narcissistic behavior is something you're okay with doing, but you're not okay with your partner doing. Like, it's supposed to be okay for you doing it, but it's not okay for your partner doing it.
But that's more so the ego.
That's low value
That's more so
behavior.
the ego and pride.
That's low value.
Yeah, it's like a double standard.
Yeah, that's more so the
Yeah,
ego.
exactly.
That's the ego
So
and
it's like
pride.
there's a lot of different ways of looking at it.
Yeah. The
I don't know.
narcissistic side of that will be more so like you don't give a fuck about nothing that anyone is saying. Like, yo, you saying what you guys saying, you don't give a fuck. Like, know what I mean? Like, because you feel as though you're here and there's nothing that can be said that could touch you. That's more so like a narcissist in a nutshell. Like it don't matter what you say. I mean, I'm untouchable. Like, I mean, like you think so highly of yourself for so long.
There's a point you gotta, but remember, the narcissism is the relationship part of the cycle. You know what I'm saying? You are involved with an individual where you're putting energy into them, you're not getting any energy back. You got to realize that. Narcissistic cycle is love bomb stage, you know what I'm saying? Devalue stage, and then they toss you away. It never changes. You know what I'm saying? You see that in Donald Trump, you see that in all narcissistic people. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be that. They can't help that stage. People who suffer, or even on the lower scale who suffer from that, always a repetitive cycle, you know what I'm saying, of constant devaluement of the loved one. You know what I'm saying?
My bad.
And if you...
Let me interrupt for a second. Did you say narcissistic is basically like when you put your energy in someone else and you don't get it in return?
If you're dealing with a true narcissist, yes, you are somebody who has an unhealed version of yourself.
You say if you're dealing with one.
Yeah, if you're dealing with a narcissistic person, you have an unhealed version of yourself. Yeah, because the narcissist is going to pick up on that. They're going to mirror your energy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to get love bombed. And you're like, this is the greatest person in the world.
You down for.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And take advantage of everything.
Yeah.
But while you're with
listen,
them,
I was married to a narcissistic person. So yeah.
So you don't know, but that's a perfect for you to say, okay, what's the unhealed version of me? What's in my childhood that's popping up in my adulthood? You know, you got to tell yourself that. You got to be honest with yourself. You know, that shit sucks, but you got to find a way to look at that shit. You know what I mean? And try to heal it. You can never truly heal, but you can find a way so you can be successful. That shit don't happen again. You know what I mean?
So all right, let's hear Mo's version real quick. I'm gonna hear Mo's version, and then I'm jumping off here. I gotta get on a plane at 5 a.m. to go to Nashville. So
I thought you about to say he about to go spend 15 minutes.
No, I want to hear Mo. I want to hear Mo's response real quick, and then I'm jumping off.
Safe travel to you. So the definition of narcissist is thinking very highly of oneself, a grandiose sense of self-importance, a preoccupation with needing admiration and believing that others are inferior, or failing to be empathetic to others. So that is the definition of narcissist. So have I ever had a time where I felt like I exhibited narcissistic behavior? Mm-hmm. I think in the last relationship.
Right. But you're not a narcissist though. I think in the last
relationship, I thought way too highly of my importance to that person. That's what allowed me to think that he would never, because I knew what he did to other people. Mm-hmm. I was just like, oh no, he's never gonna do that to me. Like he wouldn't do that to me. I'm everything to him. He would never do that to me. Yeah. Like I was being a narcissist. Girl, you ain't that special.
I wouldn't use it that way. But I wouldn't use it that way.
You don't have to. I just did.
I put a lot of time in studying the topic. I'm not telling you wrong. I want you to study where you were. I'm clearly like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not no fucking expert, but I went to that where I was in that book, in that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was in the groups listening to the people, and I realized
having a sip.
I realized
not on you.
My answer.
I love your answer. How about that?
And you
I love your answer.
Okay.
I love your answer.
I love your answer.
Hold on, everybody. Look.
Well, with that, Mo, you have a good night. Fitz, you have a good night.
Everybody take a shot to Alan. Alan, my G.
Always a pleasure.
Yo, hit me up, my G.
Yo, have a good one. I'll see y'all next time, all right?
I have a safe trip, my dude. Easy. I'm join somebody else in. But look, let me get my The reason why
I love your answer, Mojo.
The reason why I asked that question and I have the topic and I always follow it up with a question inside to ask y'all. And the same thing that Mr. Anytime Anywhere did when he said, like, what is a time when what does it mean to you? And I do the same thing is because I want people to realize themselves in situations. And if people can realize themselves in situations, they can pinpoint times where they've done it to people, because we're always so quick to point the finger at somebody else. We're always blaming somebody else for everything that goes wrong.
Right.
Rarely do people say, you know what, I had a hand in this.
And you can't grow from blaming someone else. There's no
that's
growth in that.
And
that's the victim mentality.
That's narcissism to the fullest. To the
That's
fullest
that's the
extent.
victim mentality.
It's victim, and
That's a victim.
it's also narcissism. It's victim. Like, listen, you could be the victim because you could be the victim. You can also blame yourself and be a victim. You can also blame somebody else and be a victim. However, being narcissist about the whole thing is meaning that, like, if you blaming somebody else, you think that you did nothing wrong.
I'm not trying to argue with you, but I strongly feel that it's been used incorrectly. But I'm not trying to go there with you.
I'm gonna let you know why we're saying the same
we
thing.
wanted to keep this real short.
I'm gonna let you know why we're saying the same thing. When you're saying it's a victim, when you blaming somebody else, you're making. I mean, you're being the victim in that, and then that means you're being narcissistic because you're saying that you did nothing wrong. But Mr. Anytime, Anywhere, what's going on? Welcome back. Introduce yourself to the people, my G.
I know what you're saying.
Yo, wipe your camera, my G. Wipe your camera. Wipe your camera.
Hold on.
Janelle, what
My
up?
camera?
I think it's actually his connection, not his camera.
You talking to me or Fitch?
Nah,
No, your connection is kind of spotty.
It look like the
Let me turn the Wi-Fi on.
It look like the regular,
your,
like the NES, regular NES versus 64.
Yeah, you don't like the old version of Mario.
Nintendo number one.
Am I clear yet? Am I clear yet?
A little better.
Little
Can you hear
better.
me now? Can you hear me now?
Mic check.
There you
Mic
go.
check. 1, 2.
1, 2, 1.
All right, beautiful.
What's that shit that they
Hey, John,
do
thanks for
smoke?
bringing me on. What's up, Mojo? What's up, Fitch? Great topic. Like, y'all are on fire today. Like, great, great, great on fire. So, who I am,
They look like
who I am, my name is Mr. Anytime, Anywhere. It's DeLorean Moore, but I go by Mr. Anytime, Anywhere. My vision for the world is to get people moving financially, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and energetically. My mission, again, is to get people moving. And how I do that is through bringing health, wealth, and a lifestyle and enjoy them.
Let's get it.
All right.
So, all right, so
I'm completely talking.
So
I'm gonna start saying that. When I'm done talking, I will literally say I'm done talking, so everyone can know, and then their way there's some clarity, so no one is jumping over me or I'm jumping over anyone else. I'm done
like
talking.
it.
But which one is that? Which one is that? Hold up. Which one is that? The
Which
dog.
one is what?
That's
Oh,
Scott.
Huh?
dogs
That's the
are
boy.
beautiful.
The boy, right? Yo, he's like, yo, are you done?
Yeah.
Are you done?
He's 9 years old. He's an old man. He's an old man, but we keep him look young,
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
like
yeah.
myself.
It's a
Like,
beautiful
yeah,
dog.
nah, son, he lift weights. I mean, but look, what's your thoughts on the topic right now? Give us your thoughts on the topic.
Okay. Yes, I love it. All right, give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Keep me honest and in integrity.
Good.
So, self-absorbed, narcissistic are two sides of the same coin. One is heads, one is tails.
I love head.
The thing is, they both belong in the same category of ego. So your ego is the thing that protects you. Your ego protects you. That's what we created. Usually ego is from 4 to 7 years old when we are in our developmental stages. What a lot of times I hear us doing is arguing things that are the perception or degree of one thing. What I mean by that, if I look at 6, upside down is going to look like a 9. And if I look at 6, right side up is going to look like a 6. But the thing is, they're both what?
6.
They both for what? What is 6 and 9? Say it again? They both are numbers, right? So they're neutral. It's neither one of them is either or. It is what it is. Now, it was created to be a 6 by someone, and a 9 was created to be a 9 by somebody. However, our perceptions change depending on the angles. And so I wanted to go into that because there's nothing wrong with ego. We need it. We ain't have no ego, we will all walk out the door and go get hit by a car thinking the car is our friend. Be like, hey, car, we wouldn't know what danger is. Our ego protects us from danger. Ego is necessary. What happens is when we have an unbalanced ego, when we need to protect ourselves from either harm or danger, and now we become self-absorbed, like, damn, mom, dad, it's all because of me that they divorced. You become self-absorbed. Good point. Now from mom and dad go to the opposite pendulum swing of narcissistic. You know what? Mom and dad got a divorce. Fuck bitches. Fuck men. I'm not dealing with neither one of those. I'm never going to get into that relationship, and I'm never going to let anybody become vulnerable enough to see me in that space. Now I become so rigid and tight that now any kind of insecurities that I might have based on that, I project out. But guess what? They're both one thing. They're both ego. So instead of damning them both, become aware and see where in my life, like me, I was self-absorbed. I was always, and two things. Most narcissistic are offensive people. I'm like, damn, you're so offensive. And most people who are self-absorbed, they're usually defensive people. It's my experience. And this is not a fact. None I'm saying is a fact, so I want to be real clear. You can agree or disagree. It don't matter to me because it's not a fact. This is just a perception. My perspective.
As we said, like everyone has their opinion and no one's ever right or wrong.
And I use it. It's my effective perspective. Like, this is my effective perspective. So me, I was self-absorbed. I was a foster kid. I lost my mom. I didn't have my dad. I made up a story. I said this nigga was a hero. So guess who became a hero later in their life? My father became God. So I used God as my vehicle because I didn't have a dad. Now I know my father. But my point is, all of those things led up to me having these thoughts and ideas and my ego being a certain way. So now I developed a healthy ego. I want to win at everything in life, but I don't have to win in order to be validated for my life. Like, I don't give a fuck if any of y'all agree with me or disagree with me because I have a healthy ego.
That's right.
My ego isn't going to go back right or left if you agree or don't agree with me. I'm not here to have an agreement or disagreement. I'm here to put my perspective down, and I'm probably over 2 minutes. But
you are.
Hold on. You said back, right, or left. You meant up, down, left, right.
Select A, B, star, because we two players always in life. We codependent.
Nah,
we're not codependent, but we're co-creators in life. So don't forget to select. Don't forget to select. Two players.
Mako and I love that effective perspective. She wrote it in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. I'm the possiblenarian. Another one, possiblenarian Aquarian is me. That's what I use. Everything's possible, only all the time. However, I'm done. I'm complete talking. Thank you for the floor.
Let's get into it like this, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to hashtag Factuals, your one-stop for information and entertainment. We call that infotainment and the finest of fuckery.